Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello. 10 minutes of persuading just finished, getting the noisy stuff out of the way. Okay, first things first. It's going to be a short stream this morning, as we mentioned yesterday. Maybe I mentioned it the day before, I can't remember. This morning in the shop we have a print party at 8:30, which is about 30 minutes from now. Is it 1 hour later? Nani? Oh, have you guys switched? April 1st. You've switched 1 extra hour. Where are you talking from? Is that on a Euro? Extra hour, so it's later at night for you guys even now. Sorry, Japan doesn't move, so I can't do much about that. Anyway, as I said, it's 8 o'clock here now for me here in Tokyo, and at 8:30 we have a print party scheduled. So there's people who are going to be coming. They're going to be poking their nose under that door. So this is unavoidably today a short stream. Whatever, so let's just get to it. Let me get some work done before they show up. And tomorrow, of course, being Tuesday here, will be no stream also. You can see what we're doing. I've been doing some persuading here. Anybody who might be new to this is the stage 3 of a block. We're clearing out now the ocean area. We're going to leave the land masses and we're clearing out the oceans. And today's job will be to try and smooth out some of these ocean floors, and then as a very last stage, come up against the carved places and finish off the last edge. And as we mentioned the other day, so this block actually is a really a bit unusual, and it's a super flat grain block. If we had the piece of wood, if we could see the side of it, we'd see the grain lines running almost horizontal. Most blocks, 99% of blocks we get have a grain that goes down one way or the other. So we'd be able to move the chisel this way easily, and the other way it won't go. But this block, the grain is almost straightened but wavy, so I'll be going one way, having to turn this, so that's against the grain here, it's with the grain here. Turning it around, it's against the grain there and with the grain here. So I'll be constantly turning and swiveling this block today to try and catch the best place to smooth this out. It's a beautiful sunny morning here in Asakusa. It's funny because the forecast was for rain today. Rain this morning, and the cherry blossoms out there are to die for. We're right between two of the biggest places in Tokyo, the Ueno Park and the Sumida River. And tomorrow, when there is no stream, I am out there. My only chance this year to get out there and see those things. Oops, keep under the camera here, sorry. I don't know what time the guests are coming this morning. They could come quite early, they could come late, no idea. So we'll just keep it up till they get here. It's 2 groups of 2. And they're, as it happens, they're all Canadians today. Take a pic out of the cherry trees. Yeah, I should take the video camera outside, I guess so. Depends on the weather. I'm not sure what the forecast is for tomorrow. Can somebody check tomorrow Tokyo's weather forecast? Although I'm not sure it makes any difference. Today was supposed to be rain and it isn't, so. What's the weather like tomorrow morning in Tokyo? Dave sits here in Asakusa and asks his European friends, what's the weather forecast for Tokyo tomorrow? Oh, look at this. What about Shan? Hayoi ne. Good morning. What are you doing early in the morning? So early. It's okay. Hayoi desho.
Sorry?
There's a party, yeah. So. Come in. No problem. そうすると助かりますよ。
Thank you.
今まだ放送中ですね。Streaming, it's okay. へえ。I thought I was going to be doing the party by myself this morning.
Oh.
Is it okay for you to come in this time?
Yes,
so early?
of course.
All right, okay. What do you mean, of course? I don't know. This is Warabae-san. She's a new face here. She's semi-training, doing okay. Turns out she's, I didn't know, but she's a printmaker, Sosaku printmaker, making her own prints for many, many years. I didn't know this until just yesterday. What's the comments and stuff going on here? I don't see this. Up to 12 degrees, sunny, windy and colder. No idea. We'll see what it is. Well, no, I'll be doing the party. I mean, she can't take the party by herself. She's still new here. But she's here to help me do this. So when the visitors get here, I have to shut the stream down, of course. I tell you what, let's move in here. Let's do this. Let's put the light on. Let's get the scope and let's zoom in this bit here. There's an area I can clean here. Let's move it. Where are we here? This area. Also, I forgot to open the door today. Soka. The door's closed. We can't hear the outside sounds very well. So she's going into the party room now. She's getting the paper and blocks ready, you know. Before I started the stream here this morning, I took a quick splash. I got the brushes and stuff moistened For the party room, we're sort of a bit careless with it. At the end of a party day, we just let the brushes sit there on the bench because it's the same brushes for the same color, for the same routine every day. We just let them sit there, and then in the morning, the first person in just dabs them with water to soften them up again. The paste that's in the brush just hardens during the night. Now, if we were using stuff like gum arabic and glue in the brushes, we couldn't do that because leaving them overnight would just destroy them. They become like rocks and stones. But it's just this little light paste that we're using doesn't hurt them at all. It just softens up again first thing in the morning. So what we generally do most days, if it hasn't been a big heavy day and there's been no heavy accumulation of pigment, we just let the brushes sit there. And then in the morning, the first person coming in moistens them up, lets them sit for 15-20 minutes, and they get soft again, ready to go. I did that this morning before starting the stream, so that when the print party attendees get here, the brushes and stuff will be ready to go. But now that she's here, she's doing the proper job of it. She's going to do a couple of test prints. She's going to get the blocks moistened up and get the session ready to run at 8:30. And what we do once in a while, I don't know, it's about every week, but it's not scheduled once a week. We wash the whole thing. We take the blocks to the sink, run them under running water, and scrub off the accumulation of pigment. Because the visitors here, although we tell them rub the pigment over the carved area, lots of them, of course, don't have the experience to be able to be really careful with that. So they rub the pigment everywhere. So bit by bit during the week, the blocks get pigment and mess all over the place. So they need a sort of a cleanup and maintenance about once a week. And then for those of you who have done the party, you know that the big black gradation on the Great Wave, the one behind the mountain, we have to be careful with that one. And we wash the block and the brush after every print party for that particular one. Because if we didn't, that black pigment would just accumulate and work its way up the block much too quickly. So the gradation blocks we have to wash daily or hourly. Today, because it's a short stream, we're not going to do any kind of show and tell, of course. It's silly to do that. But something happened last night on Yahoo Auctions here, the open Yahoo Auctions. Something happened last night that we will be seeing the results of in a few days on show and tell. There was a bunch of wood blocks came up. And these are wood block sets for making wood block prints. And they were carved by the people who worked for Takami Sao. And we saw one of these, I think, a while ago. The same seller must have found a real treasure trove of these blocks somewhere. And he put one or two up a couple of months back. And they're block sets for postcard size, the Japanese Hagaki size prints, reproductions of various Hiroshige prints, Hiroshige designs. And I bought a couple of them, and they were quite surprising in that it turned out that the key blocks were made from boxwood. We showed them here on the stream. Now, we haven't actually had time to print them yet or do some test printing yet because of what's going on here, the busyness of our lives. But those block sets were sitting upstairs just waiting for the chance to get back to them. And then what happened was the same seller, and this would be maybe about a month ago, somewhere on there, he put up another 10 sets of these things. Now, I had paid something like $300 for one of those sets because I thought that's something that could really be useful for us. If it turns out that the block set is useful to make prints. They're of a postcard size, which we sell here for about $30 each, the prints. Then spending $300 on a block set is no big deal because we can recoup that, after the first couple of dozen prints are made. And if the block set is useful, we can run it for years. So it's not a bad investment. This tiny little block set for a postcard print, $300. I swallow when I pay it, but it'll come back to us. It's an investment, not money thrown away. So as I said, I bought, I forget how many, 3 or 4, maybe it was 5 block sets a month or so. Then, as I said, a month, the guy came back and he put 10 more of these things on here. And he put the opening price at because I had been willing to pay that much, he had put the opening price for these at $300. And I backed off, I wasn't going to touch that. I had been willing to pay up to $300 for a single set on the auction that I got pushed up to. But that doesn't mean the guy can open 10 more auctions at a starting price of $300. That's not the way most people look at auctions. So I didn't touch them, and nobody else touched them. And the auction lasted 1 week, and then it went around and automatically started again after 1 week. And it went around and around and around. There's 10 separate auctions, all one after the other for these 10 sets of blocks. So after a while, the guy got the idea, okay, this wasn't going to fly. So he dropped the price to $20,000 for each of them. And at that point, we wrote him a note, an off-auction note. Me and Doysan put a note together. Said, look, okay, let's not fool around. We'd like these. We'll make an offer for taking all 10 sets off your hands at $15,000 each, which is about $150. And he didn't reply. Just left the auction up. So I said, okay, whatever. Good luck to you. We would have done a deal for you here to get them off your hands and give you the cash right away. Bang. So he just didn't reply. Another week goes by, they go round. They're now down to 20,000 yen. Then last week, the automatic email came from Yahoo Auction saying, this item you are watching, the seller has dropped the price again. And this time he dropped it down to 10,000 yen, about $100. And this is below what we had offered him. It didn't make any sense whatsoever. So all we can guess is Soka, he actually probably didn't see our mail or get it through his spam system or something or whatever. So he's now dropped the starting price below what we had offered him to pay him for this. So, okay, I get my timer out, set this thing, get ready for coming in on the bidding. And the bidding was last night. And you know where this is going. It wasn't just me. Other people have been watching these things too. But it turned out that of the 10 of them, only 2 of them drew other bids from other people. And they went up to nearly, what was it? One of them was 500 and one was 400. A crazy price they went up to. But the other 8 of them, nobody bid. So we got them at the hammer price of 10,000 yen each. I paid for it last night. And if he ships them today, we'll be getting them tomorrow or the day after. So we've got 8 more sets of Takamizawa blocks, beautifully carved blocks for Hiroshige Reproductions at an investment of only about $800. So. And are they going to go in the shop straight away? No, because we don't have printers to do that, but it doesn't matter. We're buying for the future here. So. Chat's rolling by here, not seeing anything here. You guys are quiet, good. Thanks for the reminder. Paper is out, yes, paper is out. I was up there with my shower and remembered. Actually, it was a chaotic morning this morning. I normally wake up around 6, and I'm just waking up and rubbing the sleep out of my eyes there, sitting up in the futon, and my phone rang, Skype phone rang. I'm like, who's calling me at like 6 o'clock in the morning? What's going on? I'm just waking up. Who knows that I wake up at 6 o'clock? Is it Jed? Has he got a new design he wants to share or something? I grab the laptop, bring it into bed with me there, sitting up on the futon, and it's my daughter. I'd forgotten about this. It's my granddaughter's birthday over there. So from 6 o'clock this morning, I spent 45 minutes at my granddaughter's birthday party. They Skyped me in, put a phone on the stand over there. And I enjoyed being at the birthday party, just in time. They put the candle on the cake and opened some presents, and little Clara Chan. So I got a chance to be part of the birthday party. So this is the classic Skype use case, grandparents joining a birthday party from across the seas. It was great fun. Really good, nice fun. My mother was there. Everybody, my whole family basically. My two girls, their partner, the kids. My two grandsons were there. And Dave's sitting in bed, joining the party.今日誕生日会行ったんです。今日朝6時から孫の1歳の誕生日。そう1時間ぐらい。僕ちょうど布団僕の目覚まし時計を6時目覚まし時計をストップして電話が入って娘からの電話。今向こうは午後誕生日会クララちゃんの。
Congratulations. Good morning.
Hello. What are you doing here this early in the morning? Waking me up.
Sorry.
You guys are from Canada.
Yes.
Canadians, the show.
Yes, sir.
Before you say anything, just a note, we're actually live. We're broadcasting at the moment. Anything you say can be used against you. I don't know, do you know what we do? We normally do Twitch streaming every day from 8 o'clock to around 9:30. We put the work here. There's a camera here, you can see what's going on. We'll turn it so that you're now live. They're watching you from all different parts of the world. That camera can go down. And I've warned them. I told them that today I couldn't do the full stream to 9:30 because people are going to come and bother me today. And whatever. There's another couple coming as well.
Perfect.
I saw them this morning when they were out for their walk. So they're going to be here in a few minutes at 8:30.
Okay.
So just for a second, I'll wrap this up in a few minutes. I'll be with you. The party room's in the back there. Washroom's on the left if you need it.
Well, thank you.
I'll be with you in a couple of minutes. Okay, gang, as you can see, this is it. The day is going to start here. So, there's no point in continuing with this now. Let's get going. So, I'll clean up here. So, just to review then, today is Monday. We're going to close this off now. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is a no-stream day. If the weather's nice, I'll get a camera out there to take a look at some of the cherries. It's okay. And then I'll be back here on Wednesday. Wednesday might be a sizing stream. I could be upstairs. I'm getting close to my deadline now for making the next batch of paper for the printers. So Wednesday morning stream could possibly be a sizing stream upstairs, or maybe it'll just be a continuation of the block you see right here, right now. Anyway, I think that's it. I'd better get to my day's work here today. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry about the shorter stream today, but can't be helped. Duty calls. And there will be also on my calendar coming up, the party calendar, there are a couple more of these morning sessions scheduled. I should maybe give you a little heads up right now. April is crazy busy for us. Crazy busy. And let's see, there's morning sessions scheduled on what days here? Next Monday, Monday the 8th has another morning print party. Wednesday the 17th has a morning print party, as well as an evening party. So there will be more of these as we get through the next couple of weeks into cherry season. Anyway, I'm out of here. Thanks so much, guys. See you tomorrow morning. No, see you Wednesday morning. I'm sorry. Okay.